Good morning.
Good morning, everyone.
Good morning, y'all.
What up?
How y'all doing today? Happy New Year's.
Happy New Year.
It's the first show of the year.
2021.
2021. Welcome to the Art Beauty Equilibrium. Jay is not here with us today, but he is here with us in spirit.
That's right.
And today we have a great show. And Shima, what we got going on today?
Exactly. We got the Bitcoin and the cryptocurrency. What's going on with that? Also, are you stimulated? Stimulus checks and everything else going on in the economy. And last but not least, virgins. Do people want to still, go ahead with the virgins, marry a virgin, be a virgin,
Or
talking about that.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Let's get right into it
Right.
with the
Bitcoin.
crypto. David said no, ain't no PBJ, not
No
today.
PBJ.
No PBJ today.
No.
So, man, I must say, crypto is looking really, really, really crazy right now.
Man.
What is it at currently? Let me check.
Man, I think like at 32. Might be 32,000, 31.
Oh, Jay in the comments.
I was watching it last night. Oh, you see him? Yeah.
Okay, it's at $32,000. So
Right.
what you probably got more experience than any of us with cryptocurrency. I don't even understand the concept of what it is, but I do know it's an investment.
Right. Nah, you got me wrong. I don't know much. I just know it's the shit to invest in. And I know certain people.
Hey, he kept it a buck.
Right.
I just ain't no fool. Nah, it's just, it's a digital currency. And shit, when I got in, it was at $7,000.
Oh, really?
That's like 10 months ago. Now it's at 32. So, I mean, just imagine if I'd have bought in at $7,000
Right.
10 months ago. Or even, that's ridiculous.
Right, exactly.
And but I'm just not looking into that one. No, I'm looking at all crypto now because I invested in another one because it's kind of like the iPhone.
So it's like the regular stock market, but just like,
Well, it's the crypto market.
See,
Right.
I think with cryptocurrency, just my take on it is like there's a lot of skepticism in it, but it's one of those things where it doesn't hurt to have something invested in it.
Right.
Because you want to have if you have your long-term strategy with investments and you got stuff. First of all, let me say this: we are not giving out professional investment advice at all.
none.
Right.
At all. We
In
don't know
no
what
way.
we're talking about. But back to it, I think that there is a chance that this could be a result of everything we're going through the pandemic. Because it's just for anything to shoot up that much. I think in March it was like less than $5,000.
Right.
And now you're talking about something skyrocketing past, 30,000.
Yeah, they're predicting at least $100,000 or something like that.
By when?
I forgot. I think it's by the end of the year, by 2022 or something
So
like that.
does it take dips like the regular stock market?
Hell,
Everything takes dips, but it's still
What you
steadily
say?
I was about to
rising.
say, hell yeah, it takes
It
dips.
takes dips, but it's.
Okay.
I mean, you got to think about it. And for me, I know not to beat a dead horse, but I mean, it only makes sense. It's a 5G world. You know what I'm saying? We're all about technology. The
Right.
U.S. dollar's crashing. I mean, even the Bible said they throwing that in the street at some point. So we got to have some form of a currency. And you think about it, we got Cash App, we got everything. It's digital now. In a minute, they're gonna be you're gonna be walking into places asking them, which one you take. Is it gonna be the coin? Is it gonna be this? Is it that? But it's gonna be all type of currencies that we're gonna be using.
Yeah, see, we got Damon in the chat room who said it's too volatile for him, and I do get that because it goes up and down so drastically.
Right.
Like it'll go up and then it'll crash, and then it'll go
Yeah.
up and then it'll crash, and even when it crashes though, it still don't hit rock bottom.
Right.
But the thing is people making money in it, so it's kind of like a bubble. It's gonna pop eventually.
Yeah.
Like it can't go up forever with this type of growth. Like nothing does that.
Well, but the thing is that even if we got to remember as it goes up though, even though it may go down and go up and go down and go up, other currencies are going to start catching fire too. Everything there's always a runner up. Like when you got the iPhone and you got the
Right.
Samsung.
Right.
So there's other cryptos out there right now that's like at a penny a share right now. I gave them like $20. That's 2,000 shares. It was a penny.
See,
Right.
Now let's say
Hey.
crypto blow up and that shit go to $40 a share or something.
Right.
You know,
I'm with Brandon in the chat room. He said, I don't understand enough of crypto to confidently sink money into it. I think that's most of us don't understand it. You invest, like, can you ever touch crypto? No.
No, but you can get your money converted
See,
over
that's
to
what I'm
US
saying.
dollars and withdraw it.
But that's the hard hurdle to get over. It's like you're talking about some monopoly money or anything.
Right.
Like, it's so many cryptocurrencies out there, and then you can mine for cryptocurrency. It's a very complex,
Right.
thing to wrap your mind around.
Jay said only invest what you can afford. So,
That's it. And that I've read a few investment books, and even some of the more conservative investors are now getting on board with cryptocurrency, and they're now saying, have something invested in it. But like, it's kind of like what Jay said, just make sure it's something that you can afford to lose, and don't look at it like a true long-term investment. Just look at it like, more of a gamble, because you never know.
Yeah.
But
Okay.
A calculated risk.
there you go, calculated risk. Can I use it at Target? See,
Right.
see, where can you use crypto at, man?
And man, in a minute you're gonna be able to use it everywhere. I
How?
think it's gonna come. It's just, you mean, man, the same way they do everything else on this damn phone.
Hey, we need the app developer, because I would cut hair for crypto. The way this is going,
Oh, that's probably coming.
I would definitely. I mean, because you think about it, right? As I'm saying that out loud, we're using Cash App, we're using Apple Pay,
Right.
we're using all these other. That's kind of like a currency.
Yeah.
And you converting it in and out of.
But
You
is
know.
it readily available, like you guys said? Is it like, something that you can even like draw out of immediately?
You can
like, what are the
convert.
rules,
There's certain regulations with it, but you get your money.
Okay.
You do get your money. But like I said, I'm not the most educated in that field with it. I just know people that do it.
You just know you
know.
invested and you got some bread.
Yeah, that's it.
I mean, I with that being said, man, I just don't know enough about it, but I will
But you
invest
can-
something in it.
But you can
just,
also
just to see.
Yeah, and you can do it yourself too, like on Cash App, Robinhood. I go on there and invest it on there too. You can do it yourself. You can do it through multi-level marketing programs. You can do it through. There's so many platforms to get involved in when it comes to crypto.
Hey, plus I feel like I kind of missed the boat a little bit, Like, when it comes to it, I feel like, man, I should have got in way earlier. At this point, I feel like what I'm gonna buy, a piece of a Bitcoin, because who's buying a Bitcoin for $32,000?
Well,
I mean, I know there's people that's doing that, but I mean, realistically, like your average working class person, that's a pretty steep price. I feel like that ship is maybe upsailed already.
I'm not sure. I know that one. There is a future.
Oh,
in it,
that's
though.
Jason. He said somebody's buying houses and cars with crypto.
Yeah. You know that one NFL player just got his salary
Oh, I heard about that. What's
cashed
his
out to
name?
him in Bitcoin.
Anybody know that player's name? He was on the.
I think he played for the Panthers.
Was he on the Panthers?
Forget his
Hold
name.
on, we got a phone call. I think I know who this is. Caller, are you there?
Yeah, I'm here, man. I can't keep typing no more, man.
Jason.
What up, Jay? PBJ on the
Good
phone.
morning.
What up?
Yeah, man. What's up?
You gotta cut your
Oh,
gotta cut your
phone
program
Your,
down.
your volume is
Hey,
Oh, cool, my bad.
I always want to
Yeah.
say that. I feel like a real radio host now. Cut your background down.
right.
Hey, man. Yeah, I am upset that I didn't invest in it the same time Lynden did, just as well as I'm upset that I didn't invest in Tesla when it did its drop. But scared money don't make no money, y'all. Just straight up. And it doesn't hurt to just throw a little bit in there. Like, how much did you put in there, man, Lynden?
Hey, man, he ain't been he tried it.
I'm about to tell you that. We almost on live TV
Right.
now.
Hey, PB.
Oh, you right. You know what? My
About to
bad.
get all the calls.
Hey.
All the calls.
Yo,
all
he
the
did-
calls.
hey, what?
PB,
Right.
hey, man, hold on. PBJ tried it.
What? Bro, what are you talking about, man?
Right.
He thought we was on the phone.
yeah,
He,
yeah.
thought I was at the house just chilling. What's up, nigga? What's cracking?
Right.
What's going on with you?
Yeah.
You know, my bad. But I do feel that that we all should invest into it. But just like anything else, you don't know, man.
Right.
You really don't know. I did invest in, a couple of stocks, and they're doing decent for me right now. But, I heard that everything gonna crash and also. So, it is a risk. But once again, it is scared money don't make no money.
Scared money don't make no money.
So let me ask you this. Is it something where it's just like a platform where it's all cryptocurrency? Is that set up, or it's just
there are several
few players?
That's a great
and you have
question.
to do it individually.
So when you look into this, from my research, there's lots of different companies that kind of regulate all the different currencies, and you can invest in different ones from one platform, but it's several platforms. There's no one. There's not like single authority on cryptocurrency.
And all of them, at some point, you'll be able to use them as a currency to buy or sell or trade merchandise.
Yeah. And Brandon had a good question. He said, "Can you use just one coin to buy things, or is it a fraction?" And I know on
said, how do you buy one coin?
Yeah,
I don't think you can buy one coin. You can buy a fraction of it now, because I don't think anybody can.
No, you can. I mean, if you have enough money, you can buy a coin.
No, you can get a
Bitcoin,
coin,
but it's not a coin. See, that's the part that I think confuses
people.
Everybody.
Think it's not a type of coin
because they call it Bitcoin,
right?
But it's not a coin. It's nothing that you can tangibly touch or pick up or possess ever. You know what I'm saying? It's just numbers. It's just data. But I know on like Cash App, so Cash App has a little section on there where you can buy Bitcoins directly or invest in it, and you could buy fractions. You could buy like $1 worth or $100 worth, $1,000 worth.
Yeah.
Is there a crypto index fund?
Bitcoin.
Exactly.
Hey, Damon.
That's a great question. That's exactly what I'm talking about. Yeah.
Go ahead, Jay. You said since Bitcoin came out.
It has done something to the stocks, or you can buy a fraction of stocks now, just like you can buy a fraction of the Bitcoin, and that's pretty cool too, because I know stuff like Amazon is expensive, and you want to buy a whole thing of Amazon, but you can buy a fraction of it just like Bitcoin. So it's just helping us be able to invest in a little bit better.
Well, that's the perfect segue, because everybody's just getting stimulated now. That might be something to use a portion of your stimulus check on, possibly.
Speaking of that,
so
you might as well go on right on.
Speaking of that,
the 2021 stimulus payments.
Yes, $600.
We didn't get to $2,000. Some of us didn't get anything, but $600 is something.
I for sure didn't get I didn't get stimulated the first time. So
yeah.
So
I'm not even worried about the second one. $600. What's that gonna do for me?
I just don't understand.
Thank you.
I don't understand why didn't other places get like way more than we got?
Other countries?
Other countries?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but I mean that's.
I mean, yeah, that's. Come on.
Is he doing a whole bunch of stuff we can't do?
Right.
But you know what though? That $600, man. It's not a lot, but it helps some people, I'm sure.
It is not.
Hey, you know what? If anybody, because a lot of people with stimulus checks that don't necessarily have to automatically spend it, which is most people, if they are looking to invest, if anybody does know of a crypto index fund, like please let us know, because that's something that would be interesting to take a look at. So
good looking out, Damon.
And I'm not gonna front. I felt a little weird when it seems like they could just put something in your account without talking to you, without asking you about it.
Right.
Just here's $600 in your account, which is dope. Thank you. But it's a little scary. It's like that's a two-way door, right? I could put something in, I could take something out.
Absolutely.
That's the power of those peoples.
That's why it's a little scary to leave stuff in there sometimes. A lot of these investors and shit, they be gambling with people's retirements and the money that's in the bank. Your money not there like you think it's there.
I don't think they know that feeling though. Like the way that the politicians are sitting up there in regards to the stimulus check, right? And they're going back and forth and rubbing their chin and should we give them $2,000 or $600? They don't know that feeling to not have nothing. Right. You know what I mean? A lot of these people, they don't come from situations where they've ever gone without something. So you don't know. You don't know the feeling of like, I remember waiting on a check to get delivered sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. And everybody, your whole day is paused. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody, this one checks came in the mail, wasn't no direct deposit. You waiting on the mailman, like your mama will send you out there several times. Hey, see if you see the mail truck. Mm-hmm. And everybody waiting to go. And that's the spirit that America's in right now. It's like, so when you talking about, you got people that are well off making $150,000, $140,000 a year, and they're determining the fate of whether or not you get $2,000 or $600. Right. That's not cool. I feel like their money needs to be attached to what they do for us. Mm-hmm. Like exactly, it needs to be a direct, like, you know, like a report card kind of. Like if we happy, you get paid. If we not getting paid and we struggling, you shouldn't be all right because y'all running the country.
Well, for the millions of Americans who really needed that, you know, I wonder if that was even enough to even help because bill money is like way higher than that.
I mean, I think. I'm sorry. Go ahead, Shane.
No, I'm just saying.
Nobody's saying in Los Angeles.
Exactly.
Really nowhere.
That's what I'm saying, Jason. Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I mean, the thing is, it's like a one-time help.
Right.
I mean, of course, it's going to help something. I mean, you're going to spend it, right? But is it really life-changing?
Well, look, my opinion is this. If you giving
it right back to them.
That's what I was about to say. If you give people that really need money, they're not going to retain any of it. It's going right to groceries, to past due bills, getting your phone cut back on, whatever you was behind on, immediately getting spent. Right. It's not like cool, got my $600, let me go invest this.
Right. It's almost like giving you just more time to figure out how to come up with some more money for the other shit that's about to hit.
Right.
Here go a little help, boom, boom.
Exactly.
You know what I'm saying? And then you're going to be right back, which is why it would be wise to take a portion of it and invest it in something if you can, though. You know what I'm saying? Because like I said, I'm not encouraging people to invest their last if they about to be out in the streets on their ass. You know what I'm saying? And, that was a little rhyme. Yeah. If they not, if you're gonna be on the streets, you know, you might need to pay your rent. You know, and let's be real, rent was just due on the 1st for a lot of people, and them stimmies came around that time. So there was a lot of people, I'm sure, who needed $600 for their rent, or maybe 12 or 18. They may have 2 kids. Mortgage might be $2,000. And
if you owe somebody money, you know you got stimulated.
Right.
They want to collect. And Damon said there's power.
Bring me those coins on over.
Hey, that's a bar. Damon said there's power in keeping the public scared. The politicians play into those fears to get those same people to donate to them.
Message. Hey, man. Boy. Bars. But we gotta move along.
Let's move along.
That's crazy, right?
We running out of time.
We talk about the do people want to marry a virgin? You know,
that's crazy.
Just for the taste of it.
What are we in the 1600s?
Nah, this actually came up organically, man. In the you know, people out there that still want it, and we had an interesting conversation because that's kind of like the way.
Where was I at?
Hey, that's kind of like the way it's been traditionally. Like, you know,
you marry a virgin, or you stay a virgin until it's time to get married.
Stay a virgin until you get married. But we were like, our people still tripping on that in 2020.
That's kind of hard to find these days.
You know, you want to know what's funny, right? We have the conception of virgin all wrong. Y'all know that?
Well,
like when you really, really dig back in, when you really, really dig into to actually what a virgin is a woman who has no child or hasn't been married. But that doesn't mean she didn't.
Ain't no way she about to have 30 ding-dings up in there plus, bro. And you talking about she's still a virgin because she ain't had no kids.
We dealing with the common.
Nah, we gonna deal with the common virgin.
Common folk understanding.
You ain't about to get no passes to.
First of all,
girl can have a whole ass hallway. And have a whole hallway because it didn't been ran through because she ain't got no kids.
I ain't got no kids. I never married.
So I'm still stop it. Jason is crazy. Jason is crazy.
Hey, man. He said, actually.
I mean, technically,
Actually.
you know, us as guys, we really wouldn't know anyway.
He probably doing this right now.
Because all that,
Can you see the? Are you watching the show?
All that. Yeah, I'm watching the show. But listen, all that, you know, breaking of the hymen and all this other stuff. I mean, you know, like that stuff is, you know, we won't know. We won't know.
Yeah.
I mean,
well, based off the typical definition that we may all are under right now.
Okay, let's assume that a virgin means you have never had sex.
Right.
Okay. So that being assumed, are people still wanting that? Is sexual experience even a thing? Because really, I think that's a man thing. I'm going to just put it out there. Most of the time I hear men saying, I want virgins. I don't hear too many women saying they want somebody and never been with somebody.
I wouldn't mind a virgin. I don't care. I feel like the man is doing well in my sexual experience. I feel like I'm doing the majority of the stuff anyway. I feel like sometimes. So if it's coming down to me, then I don't really care.
Hey,
listen, I don't want a lady of the night, but you know, like a virgin, like, come on now, we 30s and 40s, like,
yeah, that's a little weird. See,
I think I gotta say we were teenagers, but what?
But think about it though.
I think that should be the least of our problems.
Right, but think about there's people out there though that still may be virgins in their 30s. Like, for example, I grew up very religious on some levels. I know of a lot of people who have not lost their virginity yet, and they're kind of old.
That's what I was going to say.
That's what I'm saying.
I'm gonna be honest with you. There is a form of it's kind of admirable on some levels. I mean, see, how you know we ain't so in the gutter that the shit is so weird now. It's like, we just that. Somebody can be a virgin in their 30s, man. A lot of people think it's weird.
I think it's just preference, you know.
It is.
Man, I think that is weird.
See?
Sorry.
See? It's people that.
But you also the same niggas saying
that movie 40-Year-Old Virgin.
Yes. Hilarious.
Yeah.
Like, well, that's funny. That was hilarious.
See, they had him acting kind of weird.
Right.
The whole movie, he was kind of acting a little weird.
He did have that weird. Yeah, he moved different.
Do you think you want to deal with somebody who acts like that? I wouldn't. Like, no.
I mean, that's a movie though. I'm just saying, I'm not turning.
We're talking about the movie.
I got to read this comment. Somebody said, Brandon said, "Why would you want a virgin?" It's like, would you want to be a new surgeon's first operation?
I just feel like I don't think a person being a virgin or not is a deal breaker. Like, are you serious? This person can be a great person, but because they ain't even had sex yet,
it's preference.
That's strange.
So
that does sound kind of like.
So let me ask you.
I take a virgin sexual experience.
It's also strange if you require that, if you're basically like running around town trying to find.
See, ain't nobody saying that, but if you find one,
right.
Okay, I teach you. I show you what's up.
Look, I show you the way. Look,
and if you got experience, then I guess you gonna show me some shit too.
Nah, that's dude. Hey, I want to ask a question though, because
thank you.
I want to know, is that
thank you, Damon.
We got the man's perspective from a woman. How do you feel?
I mean, just like I said before, I think it's basically preference. However you are living, it's preference. You know, I don't think a woman's going to basically say that, oh yeah, she feels grossed out or anything because of somebody's experience. You know,
that dude is
on the other hand, some of these people out here, you feel grossed out if it's just like too much, you know. Mm-hmm. So why would you feel a certain way because it's the other way around? So
right,
I just think you know what I mean.
Yeah,
think about it. You know?
I'd like that.
That's a good point.
That's a great point.
Wait. Yeah, that's a good point.
Right.
If yeah. What she said.
Right, Shonda. Yeah. Either way, you know.
So either way, it's kind of. But I have seen.
Man, I gotta say is wait. Time out.
All right.
If there is a male virgin right now that is in his 30s and 40s,
I don't think
y'all better run.
No, I mean it's a lot of them.
Hey, but I think that would be to the average person that's not, because that is something that the majority of people are not doing, according to what up, too much crutch. I think that would be that would throw them off because. You would. It might make you feel a certain way. You've been out here doing your thing, and then you come across a great person. They like, oh no, I'm saving. I'm waiting. Right. It's like, okay, it's kind of like y'all wouldn't be, on the same page. I don't know. I might be thinking too much into it, but I do believe it's preference, but I have heard a lot of men in the shop, in the barber shop, they say they doing their thing, but when they do settle down, they want a virgin. And I don't get that concept either.
Where was that at when this conversation was brought up?
Man, you be here, man.
You be here.
Yeah, you got selective hearing sometimes.
No,
man. You don't want to.
I will laugh.
I don't even think you want to take part in them conversations. We've had some conversations like that before,
He
man.
probably was hungry or something.
I don't remember this conversation.
It gets weird if people are even caring.
Yeah, because I'm with what Damon just said.
It gets weird if you care, and you know.
Yeah, I don't even want to be playing how many people you've been with.
Now, I did hear about a few years ago, somebody had presented their father with like a certificate, a virginity certificate.
And
see
a virginity certificate?
Yeah.
What's a virginity certificate?
Some
like
love,
basically
some
before,
BS.
Yeah, before she got married, she went to the doctor or whatever, and then
and have to bring back the proof of.
Was it laminated?
Of you?
I think it's an actual. I think it's like an actual certificate.
Hey, wasn't that T.I. that was a really?
T.I. said something like that too.
He was making sure he go on the visits, right? The doctor visits with his daughter.
Yeah,
to make sure it's all intact. See that's excessive.
That's wow.
Yeah, it's like
that's excessive, man.
That's wow.
I feel like once you get to that point, I mean you
exactly.
But at the end of the day, though, like not to get off topic, but preference, like you said,
it's all preference.
It's all preference, and me personally, I don't think there's nothing wrong with a person preferring a virgin. I don't want my mind to be so far in the gutter and we be so far away from what's normal to where we start thinking a person that chooses not to have sex until they're ready is a weirdo. Nah, I don't.
Nah, it's not.
But
it's not weird.
Wait. Time out. We just had a show last week about freaks, right? And now we're going into virgins. Like, that's an oxymoron, bro. Like, how you can't have a freak and a virgin at the same time.
I'm not saying obviously, but there's nothing wrong.
You're saying there's nothing wrong.
There's nothing wrong at all with wanting a virgin. Like, there's nothing wrong with that at all. I don't see what's wrong with that.
I understand, but I think that it is weird if people are out here saying, "Okay, I'm gonna do whatever I'm gonna do," but then this is what I want. This is like a need that I have.
Nah, you can turn your virgin, but you can make a virgin a freak. Some people may want to teach the person everything they need to know.
Right. But if they're doing it for religion or whatever, I mean, I'm just
saying, how was a person deemed weird in society?
Nah, I think y'all both got a point. Like, I agree with Jason as far as you can't be a freak. Well, I'm not gonna say you can't. I don't think you should be out here just a stone cold freak and then say I want a virgin. That's kind of weird.
Right.
Right. No, that's that's different.
But what you're saying, there's nothing wrong with somebody if they choose to say, you know what, I'm going to wait. Yeah. This is something special to me. Yeah. I'm going to hold it down and do what I believe in.
I'm glad y'all put that up. All kind of purrs at the virginity graduation ceremony. Yeah.
I don't even know what that is.
Weird, bro.
Yeah, it is. I mean, hey, man, it comes up, though. Like we say, these are topics that actually come up, and people have these discussions, and there's people out here that's living this. So we just discussing, how we personally feel about it is just how we feel about it. But this is life, Right. There's people out here that's holding it down.
It's just because, like I mentioned before, I was raised a certain way. You know what I'm saying? Most know I was raised Jehovah's Witness, even though I don't practice those beliefs no more. So I've been around tons of people who were not having sex at all for a long period of time. You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. And people still get married. It's still couples that get married and they're both virgins.
Right. There's people that it happens a lot.
Right.
You know what I mean?
And Brandon said all the freaks out there started their careers as virgins. so you know what? That's
true.
Definitely
Brandon.
Facts.
Really,
facts. That's gonna be the time today, y'all. I appreciate that. The bottom line is, do whatever you want to do.
Exactly.
It's all a preference.
Right.
Don't forget these lovely products, y'all. We got the ABE hats in the stores. We got the Wavy Wolf brushes. We also have our new line called Honey Nut and Cocoa. We have a shea butter that you can purchase. It's a whipped shea butter. We got a black soap, all natural. We have a coconut oil shampoo. We also have edge control wax sticks, all available on artbeautyequilibrium.com right now. Don't forget to go support Appreciate y'all.
Y'all have a great one. Love y'all.
And Happy New Year.
See y'all next week.
And get some virgin.
Somebody's trying to print their certificates right now.
Hey.